Want to experience some pulse-pounding dance routines? We recently saw Project Pulse perform live at the mega AR Rahman concert in Oakland. Today we have with us the founder of Project Pulse, Prathima. Prathima, when did you get started with this?
We actually started in 2006, me and my husband Sudeep, and we've been going up for 4 years now.
Were you a dancer in India?
No, actually I've grown up in the US, but studied and trained with a few people over here in the US, so I've actually never been to India and studied dance.
Okay. I just want to ask you, how did it feel for you to open for AR Rahman?
Well, AR Rahman and his music itself is one of my, ultimate favorite things to listen to, and his music just kind of gets everyone into the feeling of it and everything. So just being on that stage, knowing that he was going to be on there after us was,
So what kind of dance forms do you actually, in your troupe, what kind of
Well, we
dances?
actually do a lot of Western styles mixed in with the Bollywood, entertainment part of it. So we do hip hop, we do jazz, we do lyrical mixed in with contemporary. So kind of a mixture of everything. We do a lot of breakdancing. Our guys are great at that, breakdancing, locking.
So would you say that someone really needs to go through that classical route of learning how to move the body before they get into the Bollywood dancing?
Classical training is, I would say, a must for everyone if they want to get into the later forms of dance that came
How
up.
about choreography? Do you do that, or where do you get your inspiration of choosing all those different moves?
Choreography-wise, we watch all these TV shows where you get to see other choreographers of the US and India, and you kind of get ideas of how they move their body and how they use the music to come up with the choreography. So it's just from watching TV, watching YouTube videos, everything.
Now you said you've never been to India, right? Do you understand the language?
I speak Tamil. I don't know Hindi or any other language. But
so how do you really put your emotion into a Hindi song when you dance?
For me, I look up any lyrics and translations if I need to, when I want to know what they're saying, so that I could display that emotion.
We saw some of the amazing dancers who came from India as well, and where would you say the Indian dancers from India and the kids you train over here, I mean, they're at par, I would say, at this moment?
The young generation, they have so many availability of classes and training, so I'd say it's pretty much close and up to par as you can learn here and in India. So they have all the places now, everything is available to them, so I think they can definitely keep up with the Western dance training as well.
So I'm curious, were you always interested in dance when you were a little girl, like as a career, or
actually dancing is not my career, but it's been one of my extracurricular activities since I was very young, and music itself draws me in, so dance is just another way to express what that music is depicting. So yes, I've been interested since I was a kid.
Well, that brings me to the point that you call yourself also a performing arts company. So can you tell us a little bit about that aspect?
Sure. The performing arts part of it comes from the fact that we like to not only just do choreography to dance routines and as an entertainment form, but we like to depict stories through picking different songs from the Bollywood industry and America, and then through that we tell a story and we create the stories.
Your dance is very different from a regular Bollywood dance.
Yeah, we create stories, we come up with our themes, and then based on that we choose the songs and we show, we show a story.
It had more in common with, say, a West Side Story than Bollywood.
Now, how do you keep all these kids? They have such busy routines in school, homework, and all of that. How do you keep them motivated to be deeply involved with your dance. And if you don't give your 100%, I don't think they can perform the way we saw them perform last night.
That's true. I think it all just comes for it. We have to show them that dance is an amazing thing to do, and it's a good way of keeping fit. It's a good way to keep happy within yourself and healthy, and just to enjoy yourself. I think just being passionate about dance and feeling the music from within just brings out the best in everyone.
What about competitions like America's Got Talent and all? Do you want to go there perform?
Sure, of course. I mean, it's great that one of the local companies, MSDC, got on the great America's Got Talent, and it's nice to see. And we would love to do something like that, but we also believe in training ourselves and getting to a certain level so that we can present ourselves to the world.
We're almost there.
Yeah, getting there. Yeah, I mean, eventually we'd love to go on shows like that.
Because when you have a goal, you're trying to achieve that,
Yeah.
and you strive harder and harder.
Exactly.
So what's the next big thing for Project Pulse?
Next big thing, we constantly work on our productions, so we might have one coming up early next year. Other than that, we have local private events, things like that coming up.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
So 10 years from now, I see myself basically being an instructor for children around the Bay Area or maybe some other location, but I really love teaching, so I'd like to be doing that.
But what about if you go beyond a little bit? There are so many talented kids. How do they access this kind of dance training?
It's a hard thing to do, but I think you start slow, because we even started with a small group of 4 people in our class, and it kind of grows. So it's just spreading the word, networking and things like that, so I think we can do it.
Thank you so much, Prathima, for being on our show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, and I'm sure you'll reach great heights and go many places.
Thank you.
And wish you great luck with it.
Thank you so much for having me.